Nobody in their 20s really know what life is. Like I don't get like me myself, right, who's experienced a bunch, doesn't know what life is. Life is. I'm over fucking talking like a Mike Tyson. Like I don't really know what life is, and that's okay because that's the whole point of life. You don't really supposed to know what life is. Like, do you understand how the whole world is made? Not really, right? I don't know how the world is made. We just have a whole bunch of speculation. God made it, but who made God, right? Like you can never really, that answer is never going to be answered until the creator comes out and says who it is, right? Kind of crazy to think that you don't really know what life is and you're really just living in it for a period of time, and that's why I'm done being like scared. Mr. Gadget is back, man. The guru is back. What's up, guys?
Stop it. You violent group.
Now, this video right here is gonna show y'all girls is gonna leave you when they have a better choice. So you have to be the best choice you could be, or make sure you have a second upgrade. You know, a backup plan. Right here, ladies, are you cheating if Michael B. Jordan or Drake come in? Now, a lot of girls are gonna say no because they don't want to seem very shallow. But trust me, if Michael B. Jordan, and Drake really actually give them pressure and show them that they're really trying to be serious, they don't even need to be. They don't even need to give off this "I'm trying to be serious" energy. These guys can really just take girls just because of their status. Now, I'm gonna be making another video, with that Leonardo DiCaprio and Jeff Bezos' girlfriend video, a little clip, and I'm gonna show you guys. A lot of people are saying, why is she like so like stargazed and so like lost inside of Leonardo? So when she's with one of the richest, if not the richest man behind Mr. Tesla owner himself, you know, why is he like, Jeff Bezos is a billionaire and Leonardo is not even 1% of what Jeff Bezos has in his assets, right? There's a reason why. It's status. Now, this video right here, I haven't seen it. I wish I did because then I could have a better chance to analyze it. But that being said, I'm just gonna go off the hook what the opposition says, aka the girls.
Celebrity or not, that if
Michael
they
B.
come
Jordan
along,
coming this
hey,
motherfucker
in
right
your
now,
relationship,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you like,
cause I already got what I got. I'm not doing.
No, they don't want to seem shallow, but trust me, you're pretty much okay. Remove their names. Remove their names, Drake and Michael B. Jordan. This is what you're pretty much asking girls in a guy sense. Will you date? This is what you're pretty much asking girls. Are you gonna take a way higher security in terms of financial freedom? You're gonna be secured, like you're gonna feel secured because it's gonna be. Drake goes with like 10 guru monsters, like the 99 bosses. Like he has FBI with him, everything. Like there's no way you're touching Drake without knowing what like it has to be an inside job to get to Drake, right? Like if you're a random human, you're not getting to Drake. He has too much security guards for that to happen. Same with Michael B. Jordan. They're both like A-list celebrities. So you're pretty much asking the girls, do you want the highest of what you're looking for? And if they say no, that's kind of stupid to them, right? Because girls are always looking for the best guy. So I already have what I'm looking for. Girls don't always do that. What I mean by that is like, girls are always looking over the fence to see if the grass is greener. That's why some girls leave the good guy that they were with because they think they can get better. Like this guy is good, but I can get better, right? And next thing you know, they're 40 with 5 cats, and they couldn't get better. And the guy who she left is with another girl because guess what? She was replaceable.
Doing that.
He ain't Michael B.
so
Jordan.
Michael B.
Drake.
Jordan, come
He
along.
fine as hell.
I'm not doing that. Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, it's cap.
not
It's
doing
cap.
that.
It's
I'm
cap.
Hey, look.
Really not. Is that looks
I don't
like
really care.
It's cap. But they're saying looks don't matter. It's not about looks. Niggas bank is ridiculous. Both of their banks, right? And they can give you security in all aspects of the form.
For that, you're
fulfilling.
human. Like I don't care because you're Michael B. Jordan or whoever. Like I gotta sleep with you because of that. Because you fine. Like
I ain't saying you. I ain't saying you gotta sleep. I ain't saying you gotta sleep with him.
I ain't saying you gotta sleep with him, but you're not gonna give him the time of day.
No, I got
It's
what
cap.
I got. Like, oh hey,
So
that's
cap.
Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna keep it
So, like,
moving.
listen,
Like,
One thing you have to understand about girls, and you will, and if you mess with if you mess with girls a lot, and when I mean like mess with them, I mean, like if you talk to them a lot, like if you like around them, even if you're not trying to fuck them, let's say you're trying to be friends, right? Which I think that's pathetic. But once you understand that girls, when they're speaking how they feel in the moment. They don't really foreshadow the situation. Meaning, like, let's say they're pissed right now, right? Whatever they're gonna say, it's because they're pissed right now. They don't really think about it like, okay, I'm not gonna be pissed in a few weeks. I'm not gonna be hungry in a few weeks. I'm not gonna feel this emotion in a few weeks. And maybe I'm gonna be a little sauced up. Maybe I'm gonna be in front of him, and maybe my relationship is not gonna be as great as it is right now, and maybe I do want to do this. Maybe I wanna give Drake a chance. Literally the biggest artist in the world right now for the last 10 years, and Michael B. Jordan, probably one of the biggest black male actresses in the world right now, right? So, like, girls don't really put that. Girls don't really put that variable into effect because girls, whatever they say is what they feel in the moment. That's why I don't really. When girls like tell you something that's harsh, yeah, you should listen to it, but most of the times I don't really take it personal because it's what they feel in the moment, right? Oh, like an hour later, the whole mind is changed, right? That's why some girls be like, "I'm hungry," and then when we get to the house, they don't even want to eat anymore because their mind has changed.
What if like the girl association? You just be like, it's a no for me, dog. Like
Right.
I could look at you and just be like, damn.
Right.
Wait, Tom, you think
From afar,
people
like-
out here respecting relationships?
If they don't, then that's based on them. That's what's up. But there's
Right.
some of us
I'ma
who
do what
respect
I'ma
it,
do.
So you just be
yeah,
like,
I'ma move
listen,
how I'ma move. I don't know
Yours-
about them. Like,
exactly.
yeah.
You,
like,
I mean,
I wish they had a different cast of girls. I wish it was like a little younger girls. I want to see what their response would have been. These are much more mature girls, so they do have some credibility into the words because the more mature you are, obviously the more experience you have. So they do have some credibility behind their words. Where young girls like in their 20s, right? They don't really know what the fuck they're talking about. Like nobody in their 20s really know what life is. Like I don't get like me myself, right, who's experienced a bunch, doesn't know what life is. Life is. I'm over fucking talking like a Mike Tyson. Like I don't really know what life is. And that's okay because that's the whole point of life. You don't really supposed to know what life is. Like, do you understand how the whole world is made? Not really, right? I don't know how the world is made. We just have a whole bunch of speculation. God made it, but who made God, right? Like, you can never really. That answer is never going to be answered until the creator comes out and says who it is, right? Kind of crazy to think that you don't really know what life is and you're just living in it for a period of time, and that's why I'm done being like scared because we're all scared. That's the thing that you don't understand. We're so into our own mind that we think we're the only people that are scared. No, man. I was scared. I'm still scared a little bit because life is so unpredictable. You don't know how, like, unpredictable shit is scary. That's why people are so scared of the dark because people have. It's not because it's dark. It's because you're in a dark area, and it's unpredictable shit happening, and your mind is acting upon it. That's the whole point of it. People think, oh, you're scared of the dark. No, they're scared of because when they're in the dark, their mind starts acting up, starts giving them anxiety. That's what they're scared of.
this just sounds, and look, don't hate me, but this just sounds like the politically correct answer. Because, like, females, like we said, do have the option.
By the way, I love this podcast so
Women
much.
Not chasing down
Daily Wrap Up
girls,
Crew,
you know
you,
what I'm saying?
you guys are fucking
It's the
amazing.
men chasing y'all down. And
Gosh,
like,
I
this is
love
why
this
say,
shit.
Like, females, they like to finesse it in a way where, you know what I'm saying?
Some
No,
females.
yeah, I mean,
Some
whether or
That's one thing I hate about guys do this too, but a lot of women just love to, like, obviously it's not every single fucking female that does this. There's obviously some women who are honestly super based. Like this, they know what they're talking about. Like there's some girls out here that I've listened to. Like, wow, these girls are fucking amazing. Like they are really aware. So I don't know why she has to bring up that. There's some obviously some females.
not,
Everybody don't got the same mentality.
yeah, but
Obviously.
you always might have a home girl.
Like why
that
bring up
you
the
know, that know how to,
the
you
obvious?
know what I mean?
Listen, it's not that it's a problem with that. The thing is that it's just maturity, period. Because there
Yes.
was a time in my life where I'm exploring whatever option because you know I'm a mommy chula, but
Yeah.
She's right. She's right.
But the gag is like once you like
Yeah, she's right.
do it for a while, you're just like, well, this is just not satisfying. Like it's like I'm always searching for. There's always gonna be better.
There she goes. She's actually really smart. I'm not gonna lie. She's really smart. That's a girl's point of view. A guy can fuck to the day they die, cause that's what we're made to do. That's literally what we're made to do. We're made to spread our seed. Where a girl fucking to them, they can't do it as a sport. They rather be in a relationship with a man they love, respect, and care for, and vice versa, right? And by what I mean by versa is they want a man that to love, respect them. We can do that. We have that ability. But if you ask a guy, what would you rather have? Get to fuck all these bad bitches for the rest of your life, or stay with this one girl and you love her for the rest of your life? A lot of guys are gonna say, I would want to fuck all these bad bitches for the rest of my life, right? Because that's what we're made to do. And girls love to. And you're probably thinking, no, I want one girl. It's because you've been shamed to think like that. Women shame you, thinking, oh wow, you are so immature. Like if you're in your 30s, late 30s, and you're still fucking a whole bunch of bitches, a lot of girls are gonna fucking shame you because they think, well, I'm settled down, you should settle down too. No, I can still bust nuts to the day I die. That's why a lot of guys think, oh my god, I have to hurry up. It's gonna be 30. No, your eggs, your sperm does not expire. Their sperm, their eggs expire. You don't have the same reproductive parts as them. So stop rushing everything. You don't have that. Now, women, if you want a baby, yes, you can have them in 30. My mom had me late 30s. I think it was 40. That's why I'm so fucked up though. That's why I have so much defects. That's why I have ADHD, dyslexia. I'm kind of narcissistic. I have flat feet. I have back pains. I have fucking strawberry legs, which is like eczema, right? I have so much of these problems, right? Because my mom had me late, right? So girls do have an expiration date in terms of making a baby. Obviously not. We all have an expiration date in terms of dying, right? But making the baby, they have an expiration date because their eggs don't last forever. And that's facts. The girls can't you can't deny that.
So you think it's it's a maturity thing, not an age thing.
If you got that mentality, it's always gonna be better.
So
that don't.
stay where you
So
at.
now you got
because-
Rihanna, right? And
Right.
Beyonce come along.
So
Yeah,
they
but-
will always
That was not a point to make. You see, girls think that Rihanna and Beyonce are not necessarily better just because because they're billionaires. Pretty much, we don't care about the money. We don't. Men do not give a fuck about the money. The only reason you ever notice every single time we bring up Rihanna and Beyonce is because they're beautiful. You understand that, right? But they're getting older and they're still beautiful at this point. But man, look at Beyonce in her 20s. She is gorgeous. I think that's the prettiest human I've ever seen in my life. Beyonce in her 20s when she was like in the Austin Power stage. Man, that is literally my type perfectly. Like if there's a girl like that in the world right now, doppelganger is like pretty much like a twin. Like man, Beyonce in her 20s is ridiculous, and I understand why Jay-Z cuffed that, right? But they're getting older. What do you talk about if they come along? It's not the same thing. The reproduction parts, like Beyonce, I think is in her 40s. I don't think she can make babies anymore, or nearly as, like she's not as fertile as a 20-year-old. So I don't want to date a Beyonce, like a Beyonce, like her. I don't want to date her because man, she already has a whole life. But let's say she didn't have any babies, right? My baby's gonna come out fucked up most likely, like me. You can come out like me. I want a baby healthy, so I would rather have a beautiful girl in her 20s. And there's a lot of beautiful girls in their 20s right now. There's a saying, a bad bitch turns 20 every day, right? And Rihanna, she's obviously gorgeous. I don't think she's ever gonna be a point where she's like, oh my gosh, she fell off, right, in terms of looks. But same with her, she's in her late 30s, if not 40s. Her reproduction parts are not as fertile as a 20-year-old. I want a kid. I want a lot of kids. I told you that already. I want like 8+ kids. Obviously, I have to back it up with money because I don't be the one that's providing for these kids, right? So it's kind of stupid where Drake and I don't know why Cardi B in my head. When Drake and Michael B. Jordan, they're in the primes of their life. If you guys don't understand, 30s is the prime of a man's life because they have everything incorrect. They have everything in order. Their confidence is up. Their money is up. Even though they already had money in their 20s, but for most men, those are your prime. That's your prime in your life when you're in your 30s.
First of all,
it keeps on though.
First of all,
like-
that's Hope Girl, you know what I mean? Respect the Hope, you know what I
That's
mean?
homegirl,
So
okay,
that's a bad
okay,
example.
okay. All right.
But Rihanna is the pinnacle for him. Like,
Yeah,
Let's see, who
But
else?
I want to know, like, who's your celebrity crush? That's what I want to know.
I don't really have one, to be honest.
What's yours?
I really
You
don't.
don't got one either, right? See, that's what it is.
Like,
you know what
I
mean?
admire some of them. Like, oh, he looks good or whatever. Like,
crush, like
Okay,
what,
all
some
right.
grown
Now it makes
adults.
sense. Now it makes sense. You know
Like
what I mean?
there's some people that you're looking like, wow, God bless your parents.
So who you looking
Right.
at? Like who? Like God bless. Who you looking at right now?
who
Honestly,
you find attractive? Like we at least do that. Like
Why are they making it so hard? Just say somebody. They know they have
Don't
someone.
even have somebody in like.
all right, Drake.
come to the mic. Come to the mic.
Drake.
There's no way they
Drake is fine.
don't.
Come on.
Yeah.
Drake pull up to you,
Drake is fine.
and you not giving Drake the time of day is what you trying to tell me.
Drake a hoe, first of all, and I know that. Like,
Every woman know
we
that, though.
Like,
Every
that
woman know
for
that.
me personally.
That makes them more desirable. Do you notice how guys are the ones that get demonized, or not demonized, but like shamed for being virgins, right? If you see a girl who's a virgin, first thing we do is we cap, like, okay, you're capping because it's so easy for girls to get a dick. But what's it called? When we find out that she's legit a virgin, we're like, wow, what the fuck? Like, we're impressed. But when a guy's a virgin, oh, you're a fucking loser.
It's already like it's a turn off. Like, I will chill with Drake on some chill
It's
shit.
so
like,
cap. It's
Alright,
so
you
cap.
start singing.
That's nah, we're good.
How you know that's not God's
Good.
plan? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Bars.
Fucking corny ass
I
joke.
mean, every once in a while, I'll pop them out. You know what I mean? But like I said, I do feel like cheating is a product of options. Like, you know what I mean? And it could be a
Oh
maturity.
my god, that was fire. That was a fire.
Thing.
Cheating is a
But
product of
humans
options.
are going to explore the
Right.
best possible option just because they want the best outcomes for themselves, and it is a selfish.
My
thing.
god, I didn't
agree
know
with
your
on
name.
that.
You
But I
spit so
feel
much
It takes
fucking
a lot of
facts.
discipline, though.
It
Like it
does.
does
It do,
because
it do.
that's normal
You
for,
do the
to
work.
feel that way. Like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like we're always in back of our mind, like
No.
thinking about like, oh, like you know, whoever passes by. oh,
I'm
he
doing
look
this.
good,
Right
like,
now, what I'm
it
doing is
you know, but
discipline so I can get pussy. A lot of
It's
it. I
all
mean.
discipline. Like,
in
I'm
an
not
abundance,
going there. Like,
like a
yeah,
crazy
like,
amount.
I'd love to.
Like
But
to the point where I don't even want to
again, it's
fuck.
discipline.
That's how much pussy I want.
Right.
Nobody's never
Right.
that
It's not
deep.
worth
see
you
it.
I ain't want
losing
to
what you
have to use
got.
an Insecure reference again because I don't know if y'all seen the show Insecure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, she explored the option, like, you know what I mean, and the quote unquote what if nigga that
But
she
was she
had, like, you know
single?
what I'm saying?
No.
Nah, she wasn't.
She wasn't.
She wasn't.
cheated.
Okay.
She definitely cheated. Like, you know what I'm
cheated.
She
saying?
should have been
Like,
single.
Well, she wasn't at that level yet of maturity. That also goes to that.
Right.
She was
She has
with
great
somebody
teeth.
who was dissatisfied, instead of being honest and communicating and saying
Go
you're
to the
done.
left.
She decided to just go behind your
Great
back. Like
teeth.
that's selfish right there. Like
That is
I think
selfish,
the
right?
main problem here is selfishness. If you can't overcome that, then
But
You still-
cheating. The act
I'm
of
not-
cheating
I'm
is
not gonna
selfish,
overcome
like,
it,
you know what I mean?
sorry.
So it's like, you know.
so it's like
Leave it
lack
in
of
your
maturity.
20s. Leave it
like
in your 20s.
Leave it in the 20s.
Leave it in the
Being in
20s.
the 30s is like okay, it's like
Yeah.
it's
You
just
leave it in your
Sometimes they do
20s.
that.
Our 30s is our prime. You leave it in your 20s. When I'm in my 30s, I'm a rabbit.
When she cheated.
Right now, I'm
I
subtle.
watched the show. I seen it like
I'm subtle right now.
times, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm chilling. When I get this clout and everything up, say goodbye. You're fucked.
My next topic.
Great fucking video. Yeah, I think they're capping out, but they do have some credibility because they're in the 30s, so they do have a little bit more life experience, and their phone's a little bit, it's fucking developed. Where mine is not even developed at all. Right, I'm 22, and they say 25 or 26 is just when it fully develops. Until then, you're clueless. We're clueless right now. Anyone pre-25, we're clueless of what we're even talking about in terms of what life is. But with that being said, it's Robin, because I've been fucking raw.